Well, hello, everyone. We are happy to be live with you this evening, depending on what part of the country you are. If you are in the East, or if you're in the West.
Well, hello, everyone. We are happy to be
live
with you.
We're just happy to be with you. All right, so we have a really nice treat for everyone today. And so we're going to be streaming Imagine Dragons' new album, and we're going to be streaming a new video. It's called Wrecked. It's a new video. It's a song that was written by Dan Reynolds. It's from Imagine Dragons' new album. Again, we talked about it. The new album is a really beautiful album. I think many of you will enjoy. Now, that album is from their first album. Actually, it's going to be a two-part album. It's called Mercury Part Act 1. Again, that's Mercury Act 1. That's Imagine Dragons' new album. So if you haven't bought this album yet, you should go and listen to it. It's out there on iTunes. It's on their station on YouTube. And it's also on Avivo. It's also streaming everywhere. So I encourage you again to go ahead and pick up Imagine Dragons' album. Now, this group is one of my favorite groups. They're actually very dear to me. Imagine Dragons is a group that came out not a few years ago. If you recall their first single, Demons, that was an amazing song, again, that was written about a friend that was dealing with cancer. And so that song caused a lot of pain for the lead writer because he was battling with his own struggles again. He had family members that were already dealing with cancer and various trials and everything else like that. So we recently streamed a new video. Actually, we previewed the whole album by One Republic, which I presume is no doubt a competition with Imagine Dragon. And so I think you will really like this song. Now, the one we're going to be listening to is called Wreck. And I'd like to tell you about these lyrics because it's quite an amazing lyric, you know? So we talked about it again. They just released a new single, Wrecked, and they also announced their upcoming 5th studio album, which is already out again. And Wreck was written by the band's lead vocalist, Dan Reynolds. And he has opened up about the emotional story behind the song. Now, Dan revealed in a new statement that he started writing the song shortly after losing his sister-in-law, Alicia Ducci Reynolds, to cancer. Now, if you've dealt with cancer, or pretty much everyone really is dealing with cancer, has or will deal with cancer. It's a disease, a condition that plagues and affects all of us. And no matter what we do, you know, unfortunately, most succumb to this disease. And so he goes on to say, she was the brightest light, a beacon of joy and strength for everyone she met. Her sudden passing has shaken me in ways that I am still unable to express. Those are Dan's words. And he goes on to say, I was with her and my brother when she passed. And it was the first time in my life that I had witnessed death in this way, you know? And he goes on to say here, it sealed into my mind the fragility of life and the finality of this all. He goes on to say, I've watched my brother face something that no one should have to, but I've also seen his faith bring hope in a future with her. I can only hope for the same. This song was my way of dealing with it all, as music has always been my refuge. No longer being a man of fervent prayer, I can only hope that she hears it somewhere in a place where she is healed and no longer in pain. And he goes, this song is my wish for an eternity with those that I love. You know, we can imagine, again, the pain that comes from losing a loved one. And in that song, he's dealing with it. So when I preview this video, I'm going to also put up the captions, the lyrics, so that you can follow along and hear the words. It's a nicely written song, very deep. And then, you know, I had a chance to listen to the song a little bit earlier, and I was amazed by the way this song was captured, you know? So again, we talked about this, and we don't want to make it depressing or anything like that, but we know that everyone is dealing with something. And if you, not everyone has been touched by the coronavirus. You know, if you're fortunate, you've been able to have this condition and you've survived, you've overcome it. But there are many others who have not been able to overcome it. They've succumbed to this virus. One way or another, if we're not getting sick, we're being affected by this condition. We're being affected by this virus. So in dealing with this situation here again, on top of all that, we still have all the regular things going on. You know, if you watch the news, you see all these bad things happening. You see all these wars and everything. You know, it's very depressing. So this song is not intended to be depressing, but rather is intended to give courage to those who have lost loved ones, whether it be to cancer, whether it be to coronavirus, whether it be to an accident, whatever it may be. You know, you'll find an encouragement in this song. And so I really like this song. So I want you to listen to this song with me. And, you know, so if you have time, I want you to get into a quiet place. You know, I want you to grab a drink. I have my drink with me here. I want you to grab a nice drink. I want you to sit down and I want you to pay attention and enjoy this powerful and moving song that is written by one of my favorite groups. Again, I talked about Imagine Dragons. One Republic is another one. These are men that are gifted writers, and they really know how to put a song together. And so I really hope you enjoy this one. Again, it's the credit is going to go to them. And if you like the song and you've been touched by the song, please leave me a note. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know what you think about it. And again, we encourage you to pick up that album. I mean, the entire album is absolutely amazing. Amazing songs in this album, and you will not regret it listening to it. Very moving, very thoughtful song. And so, are you ready? Are you ready to explore, go on this journey with me and go on a journey with Imagine Dragon as they go into this song? Again, it's called Wrecked. So why don't we give it a listen to and let me know what you think. Again, we're having some, can I get ready for this song again? I'm trying to get it together for you. Alrighty, so there seemed to be an issue with my devices. I already streamed this again. It worked very fine earlier. And so now we're having some difficulty. And that's what happens when you go live, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be ready for all the little mishaps that may take place. A second here.